Hey guys, and welcome to episode 3 on the BiffaCraft Patreon server. How are you doing today? Alright, so I've been working on my entrance to the base, and as you can see, I've dug out quite a bit. And it's really worn down my pickaxe. So before I do anything else, I need to go into town. There's a shop selling mending books for 5 diamonds each, and I need to put mending on my pickaxe, so I can go get that all repaired up. Because as you can see, the durability is quite, well, it's not as low as I thought. It's 411, but yeah, it's getting pretty low. So yeah, I'm going to head into town, get a mending book, put it on my pickaxe, get it all repaired up at the XP farm, and I'll see you guys when I get back. Guys, I got my pickaxe repaired. I got some mending on my pickaxe. I went ahead too and put mending on my helmet, my chest plate, and my pants. I'm not going to do the boots. For one, it costs 37 levels to do so, and two, they're gold, so I'll just put some feather falling on my diamond boots, and then I'll be good to go. But anyway, got my pickaxe repaired, and as you can see, I've got a bit more digging done. I hollowed out some more of this area, started opening it up for the plans I have for this entrance. Um, I'm thinking some pillars and columns here, maybe some archways, and this will be like a little docking area for people that come in. Went ahead and got started right here on the doorway to the staircase leading into what will be the beginning of the city. Um, I do need to go ahead and change out this wall at some point. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it, but for now, I'm going to work on the staircase. So, I'm going to get some more digging done. I am digging these out 2 blocks wide because I prefer to do a half slab staircase as opposed to just stairs. I don't like that steep incline of the stairs, especially for something like this. So I'm going with a half slab staircase to make it, more of an incline that that I like. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna end up doing full block, half slab, full block, half slab, kind of going with the pattern like that. Let's get this hollowed out. Make this nice and tall for the grandiose look. Let's see. Get a couple more dug out. Alright, this is going to be a bit of digging, so I think what I'll do is I'll get this dug up to the point that I'm thinking I want it to go to, and I'll come back and show you the progress. Alright guys, so I started working on the staircase some more, and I got a little carried away and did some more digging, as you can tell. My pickaxe is once again getting really worn down, so I'm going to have to head to the XP farm again and get this repaired. But alright, so here we are. We come in here, come up. I've decided to raise the staircase slightly to have like a little step up to the main door arch, I guess you can call it. And then into here to the staircase, we come up. Bit of a room back here, kind of branch off to other things, maybe lead off other places. Then have these 2 walkways on either side. Come out here, and we're going to kind of have another little level right here. There's not going to be much here, just mainly just a walkway and have arches. It's more for show than anything else. I may put some rooms off to the side on either side in the future. I'm not too particular about that right now. I think I'm just going to be putting the arches in, kind of similar to the style to down here, where we have the boats. I get that. Whoops, falling off the edges there. Should hold shift. But yeah, just kind of figured a more walkways, like, if this was a real city, for underground, this is more of like, I guess the guards of the city. This is the one way to get in through here, so you'd have the guards posted up, kind of keeping an eye. I may put, actually, now that I think about it, I might put some little doorways here with some staircases up to maybe some lookout towers on either side of the entrance. That might be a cool idea. I think I might do that actually, yeah. Let's go ahead and just kind of poke out a little space on each so I'll remember that for later. Get over to this other side and do the same thing. But yeah, it's starting to come along. I'm still thinking about the design of this, of like exactly how I'm going to decorate it. But I figure I got a little bit of time for that. And go ahead and get the shape out, carved out, and then, you know, the rest will come to me. You know, figure out the design as I go. I mean, as I'm doing this, I'm already starting to see some things and kind of figuring out what I want to do where. I know right here above the door, this little area, is going to be more of a railing, maybe some cobblestone walls or something, and kind of leave this open. Might do a little something right there. And I might have another layer up here similar to this. Maybe not as big as far as the height of the ceiling and everything. Yeah, I might. Yeah, I think I'm going to put a walkway up there. But yeah, like I said, it's not going to be as tall as this one. It's going to be a little bit smaller, but it's going to go for the full length and, you know, have arches and stuff in there. I think it'll look nice. Maybe put the staircases to those right back here, kind of like matching staircases on either side of this. Actually, I could have them connect up even. This staircase connect there, and same up here. Let's go ahead and do the same thing. Poke these out. Let's see. This is a bit wider. No, I'll play around with that in a little while when I come to that. I'll go ahead and poke these out like this for now. Like I said, this is just to remind me to work on that later. Get those poked out. Oh, right, there's the... Yeah, that's right, the cave and the beacon right back here. Okay, so I might have to work around that, but that's no big deal. That's easily covered. But yeah, so this is so far. Figured I'd show you guys what I've been working on. I need to get my pickaxe repaired again, and then figure out what I'm going to do here, and maybe get some more digging done, maybe start decorating, but I'll come back and show you guys what I'm working on. Alright, see you guys later. Alright guys, I'm back. I did some repairs to the pickaxe, and I came back, and I started doing some more work. I couldn't help myself. Didn't mean to do stuff off camera, but as you can see, there are some things that are different. One thing you probably haven't noticed is the entryway. I actually, on this side over here, I peeled it back by 1 block. I had realized that I did this in an even number, and for something I'll be doing back there at the top of the staircase, I needed an odd number center. So I had to change this up by peeling back 1 more blocking, making this an odd number. So after I did that, I came in, I started doing some more work in the area down here. I got rid of these all the blocks that were over here, and I filled it back in with water, and I ended up putting half slabs over the top, kind of making it look like you have this raised stone dock for all the boats, which these will be later on, some docks. I'll have some arches in here, and you kind of park your boat in the stall, and you have your walkway coming back over here. I rounded it off a little bit. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'll leave it for now, play with it, and see how it goes. How it fits in with the pillars and everything, because I will be having pillars and arches, like I said. So I'll kind of work the floor around that once I get those in. But for now, I'm going to leave this, see how I like it. Alright, so the staircase, nothing fancy, just kind of have a few steps going up. Going up here, used polished andesite with the chiseled stone brick in the center. I have some stone bricks around there and some cobble stairs. I figure that's a nice little pattern. I might change that in the future too. I'm kind of 50-50 on it, but it feels good right now, so we'll leave it. And so we come up here. I have stone brick half slabs and polished andesite going up for the stairs. Still need to work on the walls. I have an idea for some lighting, but it's not going to fit in all the way up. So I'm going to have to play around with lighting to figure out how I want to do that. I know what I want to do right here on these walls, and you'll guys see that later on. Alright, you come on up to the top here, and I kind of placed in temporary pillars. You'll see them around. I'm just kind of getting an idea where I'm going to lay them out. Don't know how I'm going to build them yet or how they're going to be decorated. So I just kind of have them in there, kind of, you know, laying things out, see where I want to place stuff. This is going to change right here because I've decided I want to have a half slab floor. And I want that so I can keep it darker in here because, you know, it's going to set a mood having it darker. I want everything to be light and bright. You know, these are supposed to be an underground, you know, underground society. You know, not everything's going to be nice and bright. So we'll be doing a lot of half slab floors, at least in this area. Maybe when we get further in, then I'll do some more lighting, but you know, I want this to look, you know, certain way during the day and nighttime. I don't want to be too bright in here. So come over here, and, you know, like I said, I got these half slab floors. Did all the way into these little doorways. This right here is the start of where I'm going to be putting the pillars along the side to do little arches. Arches along this hallway. Sorry for bouncing the camera around. Arches along this hallway, you know, kind of put a pillar here and one here and have like a little arch right here in the middle and do that all the way down, just all these. So I'm just kind of laying these out right now. Put this over here on the side. Kind of spacing them out. I counted up the blocks and I had to come down here to make these even and nice, you know, all evenly spaced. I had to cut this back by one more on this side. If you can see, it doesn't line up down here. Not sure. I might leave that. Could fix it in the future. I want to see how it looks once I get these in first. Like, it's not going to be that hard to peel it back if I need to in the future, so I'm not too worried about that. But for right now, let's go ahead and start placing these blocks in to mark where the pillars will be going. And yes, they will be hanging over the side. I have a plan for that. I'm going to put like stair blocks under them, make them look like they're kind of connected in and kind of support down, and there's going to be more pillars going down into the water below that. So it's going to be kind of like, going to come down, angle a little bit, then go back down. But it's I don't know, maybe I'm not explaining it right, but you'll see once I get them in. Get these blocks placed in, like I said. Oops, that is not in the right spot. Get these placed in just to mark the pillars. Let's see. Now these aren't going to be the final pillars, I just want to kind of get a feel of what everything's going to look like. So these will be coming back out when I figure out what I want to build the pillars with and how to design them. Get these put in. Yeah, I got kind of carried away building off camera. I have to get used to building on camera because, you know, a lot of times when I'm building, I'm not doing a lot of talking. I'm just kind of focused on what I'm doing, and that won't make for a very good video. In the future, I will be doing more time lapses. I don't have a camera account at the moment. We'll be getting one, like I said, in the future, so we can do some time lapses then. I might see if I can do some first-person time lapses, but I don't know. I don't think they look other than mining. When you're mining stuff out, you know, clearing out areas or down in the mine gathering stuff, that's not too bad. The first person time lapse will look alright, but I think building it kind of goes too quick and you can't really catch everything that's going on. So yeah, I'll be doing more time lapses for builds when I get a camera account. Get these last couple pillars in. Yeah, this is starting to come together now. The image in my mind is starting to come together. It's looking, yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's see, what do we have right here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 blocks across. How do I want to do this? I know I want to kind of have a bigger arch in the middle and two smaller ones. Let's see, I could go, let's see, I have to do 4, no. Let's see, what's the center block? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. Okay, so that's our center block. Okay, so if we go 5, no, that'll be 2, 3, no. Well, I guess we'll have to do that. We'll see how that looks. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, let's go here. This down. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Up and back up. Won't be able to see too well from this side how it looks. Oh wait, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. That's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be here. And that's... Because that's not going to do like these. I suppose I could bring that face. I could fill that in. Bring that face out by 1. Yeah, I think we'll do that. That's not going to be too much of an issue. Let me grab some more blocks. Grab a couple of these. Should be enough, it looks like, yeah. And then, let's go ahead and mark this. There we go. Bring this up. Alright. Now, let's... Yeah. Start filling this in. That was not shift, that was control. Almost took a mad dash right off the ledge. Oh, this is gonna be, that's not as close to the water as I thought it was. That's gonna hurt when I go down. Alright. Let's just do this. Back and forth. Easiest way to do it. Also, this would be nice because this will cover all this other stuff up here and kind of give me a better idea of what things are going to look like when I'm done, because it's going to be a lot of grays, I will admit. There's going to be a lot of grays. Did I miss a block? Yes. Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of gray tones. I mean, I'm going to have some other colors in there. What I'm doing is, my rules for this build are, if these aren't an underground people that do a lot of mining, like almost dwarven style, they are going to be able to use any materials that they get underground in their build. So what I'm going to do is, if it's a resource I can get underground, then I'm going to be able to use it to build with. So I'm going to be using anything from stone, diorite, andesite, possibly granite in certain situations, we'll see. Maybe do some build with maybe some coal, throw some gold, iron in there. Basically, if I can get it from underground, then I can use it in my builds. I can use it as a building material. I'm not going to use any wood. I don't think I'm going to use anything from the nether. No quartz or anything like that. I don't know, I might use some nether brick in certain situations. Because my plans are eventually, when this gets down far enough, I'm going to have a room way deep underground, kind of like they dug really, like in Lord of the Rings, they dug too deep. And there's going to be a little bit of a theme change, and that's going to be the nether portal is going over into the nether, and I might be doing a little build on the nether side as well. So maybe using some nether brick, or quartz. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how that goes. For right now, I'll stick to anything I can get in the overworld underground. Alright, now that I got that done, let's get this other pillar in here and see how this looks. Sorry, my nose is a little stuffy right now, so my voice might sound funny. Let's see. I like this from this side. Let's get over here in the boat and kind of get a view from a distance from over here. Let's step back and take a look. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I do like that. It's got the bigger arch or gap in the middle and the smaller ones on the side, yeah. It actually kind of matches the width of the door. I like that. And then we can bring those pillars down. Might angle them too, like I did with those. Then maybe pull this wall back a little bit. Take that back by 1, I think. Yeah. I think that go. No. No, I'm not going to peel the wall back because I'll have to change up the staircase. And right now I like the staircase. It's got a nice even landing. Let's see. Well, if I move this back by 1, this would match up with there. So that wouldn't be too difficult. I could actually peel that whole thing back and move all this over by 1. That'll work because I'm going to be getting rid of this andesite right here. Because this whole floor is going to be half slabs. So I could do that. Yeah, and then these pillars will end up looking like these. And then have the stair on the bottom and kind of angle it back and then have another. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to peel this wall back. Tell you what, do I want to do a jump cut or do I want to time lapse this? I think it'll be a really quick time lapse, so I think I'm just going to do jump cut. I'm going to go ahead and peel this wall back, and I'm going to move the staircase back by 1. And then I'll get back to you when that's done and show you what it looks like. Alright guys, that last recording session lasted a lot longer than I thought it would, so I had to break it into 2 different episodes. So, the rest of it will be in episode 4. If you did like this episode, please hit the like button, show some love. If you'd like to see more of these videos, please hit subscribe and stay up to date on what's being released. Also, I do have a Twitter and Facebook page. Link should be down in the description. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of these videos. That'll do it for this one, so I'll see you in the next episode. Okay, take care then.